I hold that a little rebellion's a good thing every now and then. In my last video on Monday, I told you that the Supreme Court ruled in a 5-4 decision that the state of Texas had to remove razor wire that it was using to secure its southern border. Now, since that time, Governor Greg Abbott of Texas came back and released a letter on Wednesday in which he said that he would not remove the razor wire, and in fact, that because the Biden administration refuses, to enforce the law under the Constitution, that he had no choice but to declare a national emergency and secure the border himself. Now, as someone who despises government at any level, really, but especially the federal government, because I know that it has grown way past what the framers of the Constitution ever envisioned. I love the fact that the state of Texas is flipping the feds the bird. Now, it got even better, because once Governor Greg Abbott said, no, we will not, and sent both state agents and the Texas State National Guard to the border to make sure that it was secure, 25 other Republican governors, so that's half the country, said that if need be, they would send troops or other agents down to the border from their states to help make sure that the southern border was secure. Now, that is what I call a good little rebellion. Because, as I said in the last video, the federal government is abdicating its responsibility here. Because Texas, regardless of how you feel about border issues, Texas is one of those states that knows best. For God's sake, they're right there at the border. They know how to deal with those issues, and they have every right to do what they're doing. They have every right to defend themselves against something that could easily be said is an invasion. Now, speaking of invasions, I want to play you a little clip of some individual that was found at our southern border. Now, some people are saying that he's an escapee from Guantanamo Bay. I don't know about that. But this should alarm every single American, because this individual is making threats against our country. I want you to listen to this.
By the way, if you are smart enough, you will know who I am. But you are really not smart enough to know who I am. But soon you're gonna know who I am. Very easy.
Wow, very easy. The entitlement.
No, believe me, I'm much better than that.
The entitlement, guys. Wow.
You will see soon.
I will never make a claim that I can't verify. So I will not say that that guy is an escapee from Guantanamo Bay. But regardless, that should be cause for alarm for every single American. To make claims that we will know who he is soon enough, how could you not interpret that as a threat? And you're telling me that our federal government can continually violate our rights, our Fourth Amendment rights of privacy, but they can't tell us who that guy is? They can't tell us who these people are that are coming across the border? We've got facial recognition technology now. It should be easier than it ever has been. I'm grateful for the people of the state of Texas. I've got friends who I love dearly in Texas. I love the Republic of Texas. And I am grateful for the Republicans that are willing to stand with Texas and defy the federal government because the federal government is refusing to do its job. I pray that this does not come to bloodshed. I hate to say it. I could see it happening. I pray it doesn't. I'm not a man of violence. I pray for peace every single day. And where the Lord is, there is liberty, but there is also peace. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is peace. So I pray that we can secure the border, get this under control, and also that there be no violence involved. But I will tell you this. There will come a point in time where the American people are going to say no more. I often ask myself how long we will endure as a people, how long we will let government continue to grow past its constitutional bounds and continue to trample on the rights of people. I'm not saying that this is going to lead to a civil war, but the government needs to know who they work for. I've said that for a long time. This may be the issue that starts it. I don't know. But there needs to be a reckoning. There needs to be a counting of the cost. And there needs to be patriots across this country who will stand up for what is morally right and be willing to die, if need be, to preserve the liberties that our founders fought so hard to give us. God be with the people of the state of Texas. God bless the people all around this country that are willing to defy the federal government when it's in the wrong. Now, there are a group of people that I saw on Twitter, or X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, still Twitter to me. But there are a group of people that supposedly have went down to the state of Texas to help secure the border. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, and I won't make a claim I can't verify. But given that the federal government has been involved in such nefarious garbage for longer than I've been alive, I would not advise everyday Americans to go down to Texas, even if you feel like me. Because I don't know, but something smells fishy. I could easily see the federal government using this as a ploy and put people in there so that federal agents, so that they can arrest well-meaning patriots. So I advise you, I want to show you some footage of these people that are supposedly going down to help secure the southern border. Supposedly average everyday Americans. I would advise you not to get involved. Please share this video. The people of the state of Texas deserve our support. I have friends in Texas who I love very much. I pray that God be with them. And God bless the state of Texas.
'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan.